Good afternoon. Come back to the siege. Hi. Whoa, that is light. Damn, that's better. This is why I still don't understand why we, for the love, have white websites. Ugh, get a dark mode. Like, nobody wants the light mode, or at least most people don't. Hi, hello, Sakura. Good to see you. Good morning to you. Hello, Mr. Hazardous. Tom Austin. Good to see you. Welcome in, folks. Welcome. It's Mole in the morning and gaming news time. And man, we have. So, for everyone who was wondering when you were here right at the beginning, where I had to stop the stream, you maybe wondered what I did. Well, I was a dingus. So, let's just say I recorded something yesterday. And, well, I did crank up the bitrate a bit. And I did crank up the bitrate to 100,000. And my internet didn't find that funny. I don't know why. So I was starting the stream and I also did some other changes because I wanted to get a better quality in my recording. But yeah, my internet didn't find it funny. YouTube was like, hey, 100,000 bitrate, I support that. But my internet was like, yeah, I don't. I had to do some changes, had to take offline the stream again and then. Yeah. Did you finish Larry on Friday? No, I did not. And frankly speaking, I don't know if I will return to the game. I didn't like it too much. Like the problem with Leisure Suit Larry, especially this one, and I said it in the stream and I said it afterwards. It's too much on the nose. It's too direct with its stuff. Like, the older Larry games were always a little bit, where they were kinky, right? And they had some stuff going on. Like, they never really fully committed to it. Like, they hinted at it, and they were always like, look that, there is something hot going on. And this one especially is just nudity. Or it's so obvious that I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. Look, I'm a European. I'm German. I don't mind naked bodies. I don't mind sex. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, if there are two people on the screen, like, humping each other, go for it. Especially in video games, I couldn't care less. But the thing is just, again, when you had like tons of games before that who were very much an innuendo, and they had even like cutscenes. Like you could win over some of the girls, right? And even if you won them over, like Larry never had sex with them, right? There was always like some cutscenes where they did some weird stuff, right? Like where they did something like kinky and hinting at things, but Larry basically never got to the sex part because they basically never were interested in Larry, and Larry completely misunderstood the situation and whatnot. And this one's just outright, yeah, bang me. What? Okay, well, interesting. So I don't know if I will return to it. Weirdly enough, that video did actually pretty good in comparison to my other videos. Like, Leisure Suit Larry does actually pretty well right now. And I think I said it on Discord, on Twitter? No, on Saturday. I said it on Saturday in Lost Ark. Like one of the most search criterias or well, apparently my video um is getting recommended after people watch the video on YouTube, which is like only fan porn star something 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 is talking about her life and gaming and stuff. And then people get recommended my Larry video. It's hilarious. Let me see what it is. I can see it. Let me have a quick look at it. It's hilarious. I saw the recommendation and I was like, wait, what? Are you serious right now? Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, give me the statistics. Man, YouTube is giving you so many statistics. It's freaking amazing, let me tell you. The things I know about my videos. So, most of the people actually came from 58% came from searching for the video, and they were searching for Leisure Suit Larry Wet Dry Twice. Wet Dry Twice, they forget the dreams. Interesting. Wet Dry Twice is apparently what most people looked for. And yeah, so okay. People who got recommendation number one, OnlyFans model Lauren Alexis talks about her history with Bazinga. It's like, what? Then number two is the internet is divided over first Uncharted movie images. Huh? Then number three is Yvonne gets drunk. Jody dirty offer. Forcibly bad advice. I don't know what that is. And then number four is Solskjaer versus Lampard. Endgame. Goldbridge and Beth Premier League show. What? I'm so confused. Are you drunk? Like, I tell you, YouTube recommendations sometimes are weird. They're just weird. Yeah, Tom Holland for Leisure Suit Larry movie. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would watch that. Yeah, like some of the recommendations are interesting, to say the least. Yes, very very interesting. So what have we planned for today? Today we are checking out Immortals Phoenix Rising. This is the Ubisoft game where, well, it's basically like a little bit like Breath of the Wild, or it looks like very much like Breath of the Wild, and it's like an open world RPG. And now the really interesting part is the game is coming out in December, the 3rd of December, and we are checking it out today. And we're not just checking it out today, we are checking it out. I can't believe I will say this, but we are checking it out on Stadia. What? Yes, that's Stadia. Why? Because, well, it's available there. So we're checking it out on Google Stadia. Like, come on, yeah. Look, it's weird. It's weird. Um, it's yeah. Why is this happening? I mean, this is also great because then I can complain about the technology if it doesn't work. Can I blink 3 times if Google paid me a lot of money for this? No, they haven't. They haven't. I didn't get a single cent. Um, I didn't like. Believe me, if this would have been sponsored, I would make it clear. I have to make it clear, actually, by law. But in that case, no, I didn't. I didn't receive a single cent, which should be like duh, because unfortunately Google Stadia is not investing into live streamers because, well, right? The live streamers should pay Google Stadia money. Speaking of supporting, paying money, and so on and so forth, I would appreciate if you could like this tweet right here in the chat and support the channel. And also, if you're on it, I would also appreciate if you could like the stream because it also feeds the YouTube algorithm, and the YouTube algorithm needs to be feeded. Yes. Let's feed the YouTube algorithm. Yes. So that's what we have planned for today. Um, Tomorrow, I don't know what we are doing tomorrow. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. I have to see. Well, I'm unfortunately not one of the people who gets Watch Dogs early, so some people are already able to play Watch Dogs tomorrow. I'm not one of them because I'm not big enough, not anymore. The times where I could get like games early, for now, over. Yeah. Which is a bit unfortunate. Like as I said, like one of the biggest things which definitely hurt me the most is that a lot of publishers and PR companies turned their back on me. Like the moment I wasn't a mixer anymore, like 1 or 2 weeks after I moved to Twitch, and they saw I didn't pull the same numbers as before, like some companies completely stopped talking to me. Like they were outright, yeah, dude, if you don't draw at least 100 viewers, like we don't talk with each other anymore. But we talked before, and yeah, but now you're not drawing 100 viewers anymore. Come back again when you do. And I get it, it's business. Like it's a complete business decision. But here's the thing, it hurts. It hurts because one of the things which definitely gave me more viewers and gave me a bigger reach was having games earlier, right? Like that is definitely one of the reasons why we also did grow on Mixer that much. Why we were one of the biggest channels on Mixer, because I could get games far more earlier than usual. And that was helping a great deal. So yeah, it's definitely one of the biggest problems I have right now. Like even Cyberpunk, like half a year ago, I could have told you 100% that we are playing Cyberpunk early. Now, we won't. I'm pretty sure we won't. And yeah, it's unfortunate. So yeah, it's it's a thing. So can't help. I'm working on it. Like that is definitely one of my first goals to get the bag. Hello, Tiny. How are you doing? I hope you saw my email again, and I hope it wasn't too rude. So, um, What else? What else? Oh yeah, by the way, we on ultra low latency again, but I deactivated DVR. So if you have any issues, please let me know. If you have any issues with the stream, there shouldn't be any, but you know, just no rude at all. Good, good. No, it's cool. It's cool. Just, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry that I came so late in with that, but I said it yesterday on Twitter, interestingly enough. Like one of the biggest issues, or one of the really big head scratchers for me, is the cyberpunk picture this time around. Like normally we always figured out a picture very quickly, right? And I had a pretty good vision about what I wanted. And then, of course, you had a pretty good vision to make it possible and to work with me. But this one is just. Ah. This one is. I was actually, before I was writing you an email. I was actually looking at some fan art. I was looking at some fan art, and I was like, this looks all the same. I don't know. There's not, like, it looks like as cyberpunky as it gets. It's as cyberpunk and as, I could basically use, like, the fan art I have seen from cyberpunk. So for anyone who's wondering what I'm talking about, me and Tiny working on the main picture for Cyberpunk 2077. So, for everyone who's new and who has never seen this, whenever we had a big playthrough in the channel, Tiny, who is our channel artist, is making wonderful pictures for those playthroughs. Let me just give you the Borderland one, because I think that one is phenomenal. Somebody is asking me. And we always had like those pictures. We had some pictures which were completely original, and some other pictures like the Borderlands picture here, which took like inspiration from the main cover art, right, and was basically like rearranged. But and hey Resco, how are you doing? But with Cyberpunk, man, I have seen some fan arts, and I kid you not, some of those fan arts I could basically take in a few years when a new Deus Ex is coming out. Like, if there should ever be another Deus Ex, I could just take the Cyberpunk fan art and pretend it's Deus Ex fan art. That's how blatant it is, and it's not the fault of the creators. I'm not blaming any of the fan art creators or anything. It's just that the cyberpunk direction is unfortunately so blatant that there is not much like individuality going on. Like, cyberpunk is tough. It's really, really tough. And I was looking at tons of pictures, and I was always like, okay, well, dude with augmentations. Okay, well, I guess. Like even like don't get me wrong, the pictures are look amazing. Like let me give you a wonderful example of a streamer who's actually like having some art for let me see where is uh, where is he? Oh, I don't know which name he is on Twitter. Let me see. Um, damn it, can I? Give me just a second here. I was looking for the artist. Unfortunately, I do not know under which Twitter handle. Oh no, that's it. Okay. Well, cool. This is from the Twitch streamer Co Carnage, right? And this is basically one of his first pictures he got from one of his channel artists. And don't get me wrong, like this looks amazing, right? Like he also has his whole crew there.